Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty excited about this. I think it is going to be fun. I've also just seen, what have I just seen? I'm actually seeing quite an active chat, which is good. This is kind of the intention. I've just seen Millie saying it's too late to join. Is it too late to join? What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon we should add Millie in at the last minute? I feel like his contribution to the greater good has been pretty good, so I reckon we can sneak him in there. So yeah, I think we can add you in. Last minute job. If there is actually anyone that wants to play last minute, then I should open up to you. As long as you're serious, of course. Right, okay, so this is kind of the moment you've all been waiting for. But first and foremost, let's actually go over the tournament itself very quickly. So, Game Replays Extravaganza, the 2022 edition. Those who might remember the edition that happened last year, broadly last year. That was a $2,000 tournament. This year it's $1,100. Not quite as big, but let's face it, still pretty massive. Obviously sponsored almost entirely in this case by AK. I decided to add a cheeky 100 in at the end as well. So let's go over it. Basically, it's actually completely different. Last year, some people will remember we had these personal matchups going on. That's not the case this year. This year we're doing it different. We're doing it different because I'm hosting and I can quite frankly do it. I've pretty much thought, you know what, it was really confusing last year, so let's simplify it a little bit. It's still like not super straightforward, but it's going to be a lot more simple than before. Okay, let's just quickly get the chat on my phone. Okay, good, because I'm going to need that for sure. Right. Okay, right, I've just seen something about Discord. People messaging me like crazy. I will say this much. Be warned, if you message me on Discord, I will likely open it up to the entire chat. I'm going to give you that warning now. It'll be the only time you get that warning. I'm going to very quickly check the last messages I've had just in case. But yeah, it looks like it's fairly safe. Okay, fine. Right, let me get out of that. So, back to the tournament very quickly. Right, what is the deal? So, there's going to be a qualification stage. There are 32 spots to fight for. The maximum that could have been involved was... oh, that's my phone dropping off. Brilliant. So there was a maximum of 104. That's because 8 will automatically qualify, leaving 96, which divides into 24 remaining spots. That's why the maximum was set to that. We actually ended up getting 88 in total, so that was pretty good. Didn't get a million miles off the 104 maximum, only 16 off, so pretty good. Thank you everyone for entering. I suppose that's actually one less now that Millard's entered last minute. Yeah, matches, the qualification stage, all matches are pretty straightforward. It's random reverse, best of 9, any mirrors to be reversed. I haven't actually specified the mirror that would be played yet. But I think, that's a good point actually. I think what I'll end up doing is I think the lower ranking, if it does get to, 4-4, whoever's lowest ranking will probably be the person to decide the mirror. I'll have to think about that one. I might pre-specify it on a map. In fact, I probably will. Anyway, right, it did say here, obviously the way that the bracket works is, I'm going to show you that in a second, but in short, everything works off seedings, and with those seedings means obviously we need to decide every single person, like 1 through 88 or however many we've got signed up now. They all need to be stacked or seeded. So to do that, I need your guys' help. Originally, I said here, according to staff consensus, and that was ultimately a lie because I sort of had this brainstorm the other night and thought, do you know what could be fun? I think if we just did a stream on it. So sure enough, here we are. Okay, so before I show you that, let me just quickly say, what else do I want to say? I think there was one other thing. Let's just check the chat quickly just before. What have we got? So let's see, some people talking about Obs Mirror, Goldfish, God, what you like, ranked, blah blah blah, Moliere ranking, Creamer, something about Discord, I'll be eating. Remember guys, anything you message me from this point onwards is gonna basically be visible, so I warned you. Okay, right, now then, I am about to show you what I've done. It is what I've done so far. I've tried to categorize everyone into different buckets of skill level. And I'm about to show you that now. So buckle in. Here we go. Now then, this is where we're at. So what I've done is I've put people into the following categories. The first thing I'll note is that these aren't in order. Every single column is not in order. All I've done is try to place a player in each bracket. And what we'll now do is we'll now put Millard 9 in there, because I know that we now have 89. So every single one, these aren't ordered. The only ordering at the minute is what bracket you put in. And ultimately, if you're on the cusp between these two, then it won't matter too much if you're at the top of here or the bottom of here, because ultimately you're just going to be in that same ranking anyway. So that's the other thing to note. There's going to be a couple of controversial ones. So the first step for us all to do is to agree or disagree whether or not anyone should move in or out or across these brackets you see here. So I'm now going to open up to everyone, and I'm going to wait for a few comments to flood through. Yeah, what do you think? What is when you have a massive look at this, and the brackets or the buckets that they've been put in, what do you think? And actually, I'm going to start off by saying, what about these three guys? Does anyone know what level these guys play at? That's what I want to know. And unsurprisingly, I've seen that the inevitable first comments. And to be honest with you, there was an element of me that did it purely for the banter. I was waiting for that one. So obviously, yeah, I think, like I said, if you're like the lower of this or the higher of this, in this case, I reckon Queen Muff is in that sort of bracket here, then I don't think it matters too much, because if you're going to be a similar sort of ranking anyway. You didn't put me in expert section, says Millard9. I wonder why. Molly is saying Rising possibly underrated. That is true. He's been and put in low pro. But however, actually, Rising was one of the very few people I did actually ask. I actually gave everyone the opportunity to tell me where they thought they were, and I have reflected everyone's comments. But yeah, anyway. So, where are we? Yeah, nickname saying Queen more than XL. That's not true. Everyone knows that XL's probably better than Queen Muff, to be honest with you. This is not in order right now. Like I said, each of these columns are not in order. It's only columns across that matter right now. The idea being that anyone in here should be able to beat people in here. So yeah, again, maybe on a Queen Muff doesn't always beat these people, for example. But we've given it a go. Okay, right, now then. So just waiting for Divine says I should be in noob category. Divine, what's your actual name on here again? Because obviously if your name is different, I'm not 100% sure on who is who. Also, Roll says, when was Zaz high semi? He's a low pro, or pro in general. Yeah, the thing is, right, I didn't think Sonic's been that active lately, so that was the logic for that one. By the way, Roll, I'm just going to put it out there. Had you actually decided to enter? Because we've not got maximum participants, and because you'd be in the top 16 easily, you'd only have to get through one qualification game. So, too late to tempt you? You'd only have to do just one game. Okay, got some kind of sub or something. Hello there, Marika. How was Marika? What? Hang on a minute. How were you not sub before? That is shocking. Anyway, you are now. That's what counts. And yeah, to be fair, Nick Pine has also defended that. Yeah, so at the minute, obviously, that's his level. Ra says Shay expert in 1v1s. Yeah, I don't think too many. I think the first thing I will say is not too many people will dispute this list here. Not too many. In fact, because there's 9 in here, we need to actually decide only one of these guys is actually going to end up not auto-qualifying and need to qualify. So we'll have to decide between us who that will be. But right now, the priority is trying to work out what we're going to do. Let's see. Idirecus said, shall the word expert be replaced with something? Yeah, no, that is actually a good point. So, I'm going to keep it as expert. It's a very, very good point. But I think everyone knows that this doesn't necessarily mean expert badge, or at least you do now because I've said it. And Roll says move Zaz to low pro and rise. I think Sonic's going to be okay where he is actually, just because, like I say, of reflecting what other people, and I do agree that he has been a little bit rusty of late for his standards anyway, so I think he's okay there. Rising himself said he wanted to be here because he's only just coming back and he's not playing regularly, so again, I'm okay with that. But yeah, right, I'm trying my best to keep up with comments, by the way. There's a lot going on. I'm going to say this now. Oh, Goldfish says don't auto-qualify Fargo for the drama. I like that. That's funny. Although, to be honest with you, there's no way that's going to happen. Right, first and foremost, is there anyone that fancies a little chat and that wants to get involved straight away? I've got someone messaging me. Is a bot. Oh, okay. Wait, is that actually true? Is that actually true? Lol, really? Well, that's easy then. We'll just get rid of him, won't we? If that's actually true. Oh dear. Right, where are we? Where are we? I need to obviously make sure that doesn't turn itself off. Yeah, is there anyone that actually fancies getting involved? Because right now it's just a case of the categorization. Roll says, I admit that I'm not even deserve to be in the group due to my rust, but to feel happy from past tournament. Yeah, no, that's completely understandable, man. I appreciate that. Like I say, we did obviously talk about it, so all good. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Still waiting to see if anyone actually fancies talking. If there's anyone that wants to opine on it live, you have the opportunity to now. Otherwise, unless I see something crazy, I am actually going to keep these as is. I am actually going to keep them. So I'll go for a few minutes, and then at that point, once we're happy with all of these, that'll be the point where we start individually ranking each of these, and then we'll ultimately get to where everyone will be. Aldirek ZH says, shall we have Millard co-casting? It's not a terrible idea. Can you zoom in? Yeah, I can zoom in a little bit, if that helps. The only problem is I can't zoom in too far, because if I do, you just can't see everyone. So there we go, I've zoomed in a little bit. Hopefully that is a little better. Presumably because you're on some kind of thingy, what do you call it? Flamex says, I'm down to hop on. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Flamex in, see what he thinks. Hello there, sir.
Yo.
How are you? We're going to actually turn you up a little bit, 1 second.
Alright.
Oh, there you are. Say something.
How's it going?
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm having a good time. I think this is incredible idea.
Okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only person that thought that. I had a few. The only people I really checked it with were a couple of staff members who were a little bit unsure. But yeah, I think we'll get some engagement. We're looking pretty good on the viewers. Yeah, I think this is good. Well, may I invite you at this point to yeah. Have you got any suggestions, basically, is where I'm going to go with this?
I have a couple things.
Go on, then.
The thing. I gotta load it up on my computer so I can see this.
Yes, I did zoom in once, because I imagine there's some people on their phones, but it's pretty tricky, obviously, to see a load of names, even on your screen when I zoomed in a little bit.
I think Eric's maybe a little too low.
Here, this guy. Eric. EIRKKK.
Yeah.
Him. You think he might be semi, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, put it this way, how are your results against him typically?
We don't play a lot. Sam plays him more than I do.
And what is Sam's results against him?
Sam's up. Sam's up in sets for sure.
He's up, but would you say, like, it's enough so that he could be pushed up to semi? Does he take enough games for it to be pushed up to semi, basically?
I would say so.
Alright, well, that's good enough for me. Let's promote him, so to speak. We'll put Millard in there, and then we'll take him back out. Okay, what about anyone else immediately in front of you? What do you reckon?
I honestly don't know half of these names. I'm not even going to front.
Right, there is one name here. A lot of people might wonder who this person is. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this person wants to be revealed who he is, so I'm actually going to not do it. But all I'll say is that he's definitely at least low pro. That is all I will say. Some people will know who it is. Mojo Jojo has actually just disagreed with you, by the way, Flamek. He actually thinks that Eric is noob, but I disagree with that. He's definitely not noob. He might. He's in between. He's definitely going to be. Again, maybe Eric is that player that's going to be in between these two. So let's just keep him here.
Yeah.
Queen Muff has just given me the all clear to downgrade her to high semi. So let's do that immediately. It's done. She's literally asked for it. That's the moment I was waiting for. It's done. It's done. Wow, look at that. I was so keen to do it as well.
I kind of think it's a funny bit if all of NA has to qualify.
If all of who, sorry?
If all of North American players have to qualify, I think that's kind of a funny bit.
Well, I suppose the exception there's going to be Boyka, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
right. So
yeah.
If you, for argument's sake, just as a bit, drop down Boyka
to number 9,
all of NA has to qualify, and that's funny in my opinion.
I think, yeah. I mean, it is, I suppose, to an extent, but I mean, it goes to show that a lot. Like obviously, the experts and sort of the high levels sort of players have been dominated by Europe, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
Boyka was the exception and has been the exception for quite a long time. And to be fair, there are obviously plenty of very solid players, just not at that absolute expert level.
Mm-hmm.
Alfie A saying, why is Silence Gusto incognito? I don't know, but put it this way. Anyone could go on his profile and work out who it is. It is actually pretty easy to work out, but I just don't want to immediately say.
Mojojo?
It's definitely not. Although, wait, Mojo Jojo, he is there. Yeah, I was going to say, Mojo Jojo's here on the Sevicat. He's going to be, I think me and him have close games, which was my logic for putting him in there, yes. Let's see. I'm just trying to, because I'm trying my best to keep eyes on comments whilst talking, and I'm terrible at, at the whole multitasking. So I'm trying my best, guys. If I miss a few things, Hussein Thomas saying, lift truck is low semi. Wait, no, I don't think he is.
No shot.
No. He's definitely, yeah. No, he's not. He's in the semi category. Yeah, I was gonna say. He actually recently has been performing so strongly. He might even be. Put it this way, I'm not going to. I think he's definitely towards the top of this bracket, though. But he has definitely gotten a lot better very quickly, so he could be one to watch out for, I think. He could...
Radar's gotten really good, too.
I think, yeah, that's true, although it's hard with him, how active he's been. Me and him, again, have always had close games, so that's my logic for keeping him there.
Mm-hmm.
Adareka says, judging by his name being Spanish, is that Rengo? Rengo is here... Obviously, he is what? No, he's Argentinian. He's Argentinian. That's right, Argentinian.
I love all the chat.
Yeah,
I got HSN in here called lift truck low noob.
Actually, here's a question. Yeah. By the way, Hassan, it's Flamek who's on voice with me right now. Hassan Lebanon is not in this tournament, which is a shame. I was waiting for him, and then he just never entered. So. He would have definitely been in this high pro bracket. I think a lot of people wouldn't disagree with that. It's not too late, Hassan. It's not too late.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Now this stream is literally your last chance. As soon as this stream concludes, that is, or at least this process is done. That is it. That is the true sign up deadline. So there is a chance for people still. Okay, right. I think then, unless there is anyone else that wants to enter, or at least wants to bracket themselves, then I think we are going to fix this. And I don't think I'm seeing too many people drastically saying move this person.
It's a pretty good list, honestly.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I did actually go through. I had a couple of insights into it. Obviously, not too many. I just wanted to make sure I was being clear, and I think it's reasonable. I will ask you though quickly. Do you happen to know any of these three unsure guys?
Absolutely not.
Damn it. Although, according to Nick Pine, this TMNT 18 guy's a bot. Shall we see if he's actually confirmed that? Let's have a look. He said he just joined Russian Ladder recently. Russian new player. I'm down for everything. What's the point? I have suggestions for Russian players. A lot. Okay, we'll get Nick Pine in a second. Actually, do you mind if I get Nick Pine in now and let him have a turn?
Run it. I want to be back when you rank me and Sam. That's all. That's my only statement.
That seems like a perfectly reason. When it comes to the semis, I'll get you both in. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Right. Catch you in a bit, man. Bye bye. Nick Pine, ready yourself. Oh, just before you do that, quickly. Currently, I can't. Okay, noted. Thank you, Millie. Goldfish is definitely high semi. Yeah, to be fair, he probably is. Stop simping. Shut up, nickname. He definitely said that deliberately. Divine. Oh, of course, Divine is Apex. Sorry, I knew that. Right, Nick Pine, let's go. Let's get you in. Nick Pine. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good to hear you, man.
Yeah, no, good to have you on. Wait, I'm just doing a voice test. Talk a little bit more.
Okay. You're well now?
I'm literally just going to whack you right up. I think it's fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Excellent. Good to have you on.
Okay, let me just open the
Yep.
bracket.
Open what I've
Yeah.
got and tell me what you think.
Okay. So, those Russian players like the RTV is definitely not as semi like not even like no nurse. He should go for a low semi.
Do you think he should go? Yeah. So I actually wasn't sure about Blair TV. So he should be there. Do you reckon?
Yeah, he's playing so rarely like in 1v1 games.
Yeah.
Go for
Oh.
semi, yeah.
Okay. That's that. I'll move him.
He's bad. He's just a noob. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Even except for a noob, but okay, low semi should be good for me.
I think low semis. Yeah. There's no way. There's no way he's noob. No chance. I think.
No way.
Yeah.
No way he's semi. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, either.
Okay.
What's for Unleashed guy is pretty good. He can really also
Who else? Who else? Sorry.
Unleashed 000.
Oh. Now Unleashed. You told me is Lag's brother. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a brother of Lag. Yeah.
Do you? So okay. You think he might be semi then?
Yeah. He's better than us demons. I think he's better than Anti-Pro.
Maybe
better than most of players.
Okay.
in the semi. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll move him up. We'll move him up to semi then. No problem at all. All right.
Okay. Now he's unsure. He's a super low noob.
Do you know what? Nao could even be semi. To be honest with you, but I figured I'd give him a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. He's. It depends where he is.
Yeah, he's in the right part, last semi. Not too much corrections anymore, but let's have a look on a hero actually. He's doing good.
Well, actually, I wasn't sure with Hero. I actually think it depends on the day with him. He can be high semi one day and then semi the next. That's the problem.
Yeah, but personally, I would agree he's high semi right now.
You reckon?
He's beating many. Yeah, he's beating many good players.
Interesting.
Like Mr. Kumi Sam, and also he played 6-5 with a magical, if I'm not mistaken.
That is true, but Magical is also in the semi category.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But yeah, he's doing good. I don't know.
The tricky thing for me is that I always think of myself as the typical semi because I find it difficult to I find that I can never reach this, but then I'm also generally always beating these guys. So for me, I'm like that classic, solid semi. There's no, it's typically there. Obviously, sometimes I'll have a bad day. That is true, but
I'd say it would be the favorite if players on the semi spot here would play in the round robin.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So when I think of Hero, I always actually have fairly decent games and closest games against him. So that was my logic for keeping him in semi. And the same goes with Magical as well. My last two sets with Magical were both decided on a decider, I think. So.
Yeah, like you're a solid semi as well, and you can do well against the high semi pot players too.
But we'll typically, on the day. Yeah, absolutely right, and that's the difference.
Mollier, no way Mollier is a low pro.
Oh, I don't know. I think Mollier's strong, man. He did really well in that that pro bracket thing. He had a good time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. Many people in the chat are asking, how can I qualify Fargo? It's a noob for sure. No.
Just for you, I'll move Fargo all the way into noob, shall I? I love it. Otherwise, though, anyone else?
Questions for me too, or you should move for some other person to decide?
I reckon I think I'm fairly happy with it. Well, at the end of the day, we have to crack on with doing the actual ranking. So I think at this point, I'm gonna keep these as they are.
Okay. Oh, the game is a really good guy. I forgot to say that.
Yes, he actually was another one that I thought is going to be towards the top of this list. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and what's for Tom Step? That's definitely high set.
Tom Step as well. Yeah, he's pretty strong. Again. Yeah.
He's better than me. He's probably better than Machiavelli, then Abuka, then Queen Moth.
Christ, okay.
He's even bits. No, he played like, if I'm not mistaken, 6-4. He lost 6-4 to Sonic in a Russian tournament recently. But he's better than most guys in the high semi pot.
That's interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know.
So,
I don't know about him. Do you think Tom Step might be a high semi then?
Yeah, he is like 100% really, man.
Put it this way. He's either in the high semi and he's fairly low on it, or he's on the semi and he's high in it, right? So it doesn't matter too much.
I think he can even be the favorite in the high semi part, really.
Then all right. Well, if you are so sure,
Your choice, yeah.
all right.
It's your
Let's
choice, or not.
we'll put him in there. We'll see. We'll put him in
Okay.
there. Yeah, we'll put him in
Yeah.
there. All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can discuss other players with some other in the voice chat, so you can go for.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly that. Like the bottom of here is going to be next to the top of here, right? So it's not. It's going to be tricky. Lift Chuck has just said, yeah, tub step's good. To be fair, I in my own experience here, so I think, yeah, all right, let's put him high semi.
Yeah. Some more suggestions. Wraith is actually
Rafe, he is solid. I actually spoke to him about that, and he said right now he's not playing at high semi level.
I mean Wrath, yeah. How Wrath or how Fargus says that. Bro should go for low semi.
You think so?
He's not doing that well on the regular 1v1 games. He's just good on the CXN, like he beat me recently. Yeah, but that's not a question.
Okay, all right.
He's rusty and he's not doing that well. Okay, so what's for? Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad because this is the point now where I need to start doing the individual brackets. So I will say for now, thank you very much, Mr. Pine.
Okay.
I'm going to let someone else have a chance to have a little chat, so because I want to get through as many people as possible. So yeah, thank you very much, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, goodbye.
See you very soon. Have a good one. Okay, right then, guys. Who wants to go up next? Hello. Right, I actually was trying to keep up with the chat, but it wasn't the easiest. Thing to do actually. So right, what I am going to say now is these are all now going to be static. That is also the point now where you can't enter anymore. So unless I've missed someone wanting to enter, then yeah. Direka says, I'm liking how interactive the stream is, and thank you for this. Yeah, no, thank you very much. Appreciate the feedback. I'm glad you like it. I thought it would be. Thought it'd be different to the usual stream and getting everyone talking. Because why does it always have to be just playing 0 hour, right? Brett says, Leggy not joining now. He rarely joins these type of things. I think I did well to get him in the CXN one, to be honest. That was a one-off. Let's see. Best Spalding, by the way, made me laugh. That's good. Okay, right. Now then, unless there's someone that wants to call immediately. Let's see. Millard says you didn't move Goldfish. Well, where to? Where from / where to? Goldfish, what, to high semi? Because I'll be honest with you, I think I actually even had him there originally. Being truthful. But the one thing that I think I managed to get convinced to move him into here is mainly because he just doesn't actually do 1v1s solely. I know he does them a lot, but it's not like his pure focus. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be towards the top of this, and if you're top of there, bottom of there, it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, and then again, Mr. Call Me Sam, another one who's probably again at the top of this. Right, we're going to keep it like it is because we'll be here all day otherwise. Am I going to get anyone that wants to come in to start talking? Nickname sucks. That is true. He's right there. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is, in absence of information, and for the minute, whether he's bot or not, sod it, I'm just going to put him in. So, I'm going to take these three and put them there. And then I'm going to delete these three. Okay, right. This is going to be it. These are going to be treated in the new category, in absence of information. Okay. Joker dropped out. Wait, is that true? Did Joker actually drop out? Because if he did, that's annoying. He better not have done anyway. He better still be in this. Millard says semi to high semi. I'm going to leave him. That's it now. I'm going to leave everyone here. That is going to be that. Okay, right. Now then. First things first. We need to order. Which order should we do this then in? Shall we go from here to here? I think we should go from here to here. So let's do that. Let's start off by ordering these guys. Right. The focus now then, guys, is help me here. Help me order these guys. That's what I want. Nickname. Oh, Ekarin says any space for me. Excellent. This is good info. TY will fix. Alright, so where is Ekarin going then, guys? Brilliant. Also, you can't demote me, nickname. We're of the same ranking, so go I. Okay, so right, I'm not going to check the star forum for obvious reasons, because then you'd be literally showing everyone that. So what we need to do is we need to quickly replace Joker. Let's get rid of him. Can I just do this? I've just been doing this all this time. Yeah, see, that's why you can't do that. Actually, no, you can do that. It does work, but okay. We need to put Akarin in somewhere. What level is Akarin in 1v1s? Because I'm actually not entirely sure. Relax is new? Okay, no, low semi then. Fine, let's put him there. I'll take you on that one. Okay, right. Okay, so then Goldfish, yeah, fair point, to be honest with you. But then this is 1v1s, not 2v2s, so got to consider this. Yeah, Akarin, where is Akarin? That's funny about the drug nickname. Okay, right, we need to start ordering these guys, don't we? So let's do this. Oh, before I do that, I need to find a place for Akarin. Okay, in absence of information, I don't know what Akarin's level is. I know he's a very good 50k player. I'm actually going to put Akarin in low semi for now, just because I've actually, yeah, look, yeah, okay, thank you, Millard. Good stuff. All right, there we are. I've had someone confirm it. Hussein says now you're 100% semi. Probably is. Yeah, to be honest with you, probably is. All right, that is definitely it, though. That is definitely it. Okay, we've got our 89. We're back to 89. Replace Joker with Akarin, and now we're in. So, let's start off by ranking these guys. Anyone want to participate in helping me with this? Wanna chat? Yay or nay? He's such a noob. He's such a noob, honestly. Does he want to talk or not? That is the question. The noob rankings that features you. This is now ordering. Oh, whatever. I can't be bothered. No. Useless. Okay, right. Let's just have a go at this quickly. I think this is going to not matter too much because whoever's here is literally going to play like these guys. So yeah, it's not going to matter too much, is it? Every single one of these, in theory, will be out in the first round. So, actually, is that right? Yeah, that is definitely right, isn't it? So where are we? We want to take. Can I just leave these as they are? Do you reckon? I think Two-Face will come down. And obviously I don't know about, probably not at the bottom. Again, absence of information means I should put him and those two there, purely because I don't know them. Two-Face actually messaged me saying he wanted to be towards the bottom, so that's fine. Mega Huge Whipping did too, but I know that he actually has his tournament experience, so that alone will count for him. And I also think Revenger and Chechen I've seen before. So I think, don't know about Mavrogarda. Someone's told me he's actually okay. And because of that, he's actually going to go at the top of this list, I think. So this is going to be there and there. All right, this is going to be it. This is the new category done. We'll come back to that in a bit. So now we're going to go and somehow try and order all of these low semis. Who's going to help me do that? I need someone to help me. There's a lot here. Yeah, we know that he's useless. Put me up against Peace Lover, lol. Okay, guys, I need some help. I need some help with the low semis. If you want to go on call, just ping me on Discord. Ping me on Discord, because, yeah, that's the easiest way. I can't look at I'm trying my best to keep up with chat, but it's actually really difficult. So, anyone that wants to chat over the low semis, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's what I want to know. Divine says Revenger is better than nickname Omega. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Revenger. So that is. I couldn't remember. I've just remembered, actually, who Revenger is, and he probably is better than nickname, to be honest with you. Not that that's difficult. Okay. Goldfish says King. Yeah, obviously, this is what I'm trying to fix now. I need anyone who wants to come and chat now. Come on in. Otherwise, I'm going to start doing this, and I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing. So. People I've played before, I think Q is okay. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just take these guys out and I'm going to put them in an entirely separate bracket here so that I know I can just muddle around with it. So, where are we? Who's at the top of these guys? Who's fairly good? Well, I think Econoob's okay. And I know that Apex is very... Actually, Apex is pretty strong these days. He actually gives you a tough game, so we'll put him there. I still think Bill Nana TV, will be, despite not playing, will be solid. Artemillion's gotten better. Q is actually not too bad. Zerdazig, I'm not sure about. I only played him in 6 ends. Let's put him in the middle. Millie actually should be sort of around here, probably. Steel as well. Maybe Steel a little bit above Millie. Rafix is pretty good, isn't he? I think he's towards the top, actually. Gazpacho and Jimmy Bangfrog are probably similar around here. I know that Fama French ever so slightly better than Millie, so let's put him there. Shedderbro, I want to say Shedderbro's got to be towards the top of this, surely. So yeah, let's put him there. I think King Toxic is towards... He beats Millie, I think. I think he beats Millie, so... Zedazig still. I think he needs to probably be around here. Akarin, I just don't know. I literally do not have a clue with Akarin. But based on his 50k level, I'm going to stick him. Probably here. Okay, I've got someone in here. Okay, thank you very much for that. That's good to know. So let's put him towards the bottom then, if he's from the new player tournament. Sarasis I've played before, and CTX I've played before. They're pretty low here, I think. Drunkle I'm not sure about. I can't remember about Drunkle, actually. I think, again, he's probably in this sort of... Let's put him down there. Put Drunkle here. I do not know about Axu Plasma, so I'm going to put him there. Lucifer I actually think is going to be towards the top from what I've heard. And Relax probably somewhere in the middle. Right, this here is my initial ranking. So, anyone want to dispute it? I think Apex needs to be second, to be honest with you. Yeah, okay. This is something I'm a bit happy with now. So let's go in here, come back into here, and let's copy there. Right, this is my attempt to order. And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to colour that green to say I've done that. These have been listed. Let's have a look at the chat quickly. Okay. Hello there, X-Scout, by the way. Hussein Toma. Read chat. I'm trying my best. Trust me, it's difficult. It is actually pretty difficult when you're trying to do that. Let's see. Put X-Scout in the winner category. This guy knows his way around a spreadsheet. Damn right. Damn right, Graham. Let's see what I missed. Not too much so far. It's getting tastier as time goes on. It's going to be interesting when it comes to the semis, that's for sure. And there's a lot of them to get through. But I think with low semi, are people happy with that? That's what I need to know. Invictus. New name is Drunk. That's just everyone knows that. Hesso same level. So he thinks Hesso is actually the same level as him. That makes me... I don't know. Really? I don't know about that. But it's good enough to increase Hesso, I think. So let's do that to here, because I reckon... Yeah, let's put him there. Hesso can go there. Why have I lost a player? Why have I lost a player? Is it because of these going all Ori? So if I just go across there... Yeah, there we go. Okay, fine. Hesso Apex same level. Yep. All right, I've reflected that now. There's a tiny bit between them now, but I'm gonna keep that as is. Millie, are you still unable to come on voice? Because I feel like you know a lot of these players quite well, and you'd be the perfect person to talk to at this point. Anti-Pro and yeah, Farmer French same as Millie. Actually, there's a bit of a gap between you now, isn't there? Which is probably a bit harsh. So let's. What we want to do is move you there. Move you there. I think King Toxic does beat Millie, to be fair, so I think I'm going to keep that there. Okay, let's just double check that didn't go Ori again. Unethical. Akarin, you say in noob section, but I don't think you're going to go in. Then I'm not putting you in noob section. I've actually put you in here, and I've actually put you sort of here. So I think that's reasonable. Hesso, Apex, and King Toxic. Apex and King Toxic. I think this is actually getting there now, to be honest with you. Hero, lol. My boy was close, actually. My boy's gotten a lot better recently. But either way, he's going to be either towards the top of this or towards the bottom of this, I think. Anti-pro, not pro, definitely. That's the whole point, though, right? Anti-pro. So, yeah, not pro. That's the whole point. Drunkle says first round will be easy to beat. Wrong. It'll be extremely... oh, right. You're being sarcastic. Yeah. Right, okay. Anyone else want to actually chat before I lock this in? This is where we're at right now. Before I actually do anything, let's... King Toxic up, Goldfish says. Is he, though? Has he gotten better recently? I still see dodgy supply placements off him. Those Chinese supply placements are pretty poor, so I'm not a fan. Oh, dear. So, yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this, to be honest with you. Unless I can have compelling arguments otherwise, which would have to be given via voice. Yeah, alright, TY. But tournament, look, here's the problem. The whole point of this ranking system is to try and have a go at current levels. So having, as I tried to explain to Nubname yesterday, having passed tournament rankings doesn't really help us. Because Apex would be like super noob, and now he's like in the higher sections of low semi. So, yeah, doesn't make sense, does it? Mojo Jojo is definitely a solid semi at the minute. He's actually getting better as well, so no doubt about that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not actually seeing anyone compellingly argue against these rankings, so I'm pretty close to calling this green. I'm going to give a couple more minutes, however, to let people do that. Or a minute or so. Leader. Oh, that's good. What is it about you? You're actually just quite funny, to be fair. I'll give you that. It's not often you don't say something that makes me laugh. Oh, dear. Yeah, from 6 months ago, yes, but not from a year ago. And you just said, or 2 years ago, you just said 20. Look, 2020. That's no good, is it? So go home. Just go home. Let's see. Anti-super noob, yeah, probably these days, and just drop myself off the cliff here. Right, I'm still not seeing anyone super argue against this list, so I'm going to give it 30 seconds more for a comment or two to come through. Goldfish says fine, let's move on. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. Let's put that there. Alright, done. These are now locked in. They are officially locked in. Okay, right, semi time. Now someone's got to want to chat about semis, surely. Okay, alright, fair enough. King Toxic is going to get promoted. Fine. Let's promote him. Maybe he has gotten a bit better. Maybe up to here then. Someone said about Hesso, so let's put King Toxic here. Alright. He has been promoted. Unit promoted. That is now done. That's locked. That is locked in. Right. Yes, Spalding. Honestly, I know. Unethical list. I know. That was perfectly timed. That from Donny yesterday. I'll give him that. Right, semi time. I definitely need some help here. I think we need some help. So Flamek, yeah, let's get him back. Let's get him back. If he actually picks up. Wait for it. There he is. Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes. All right. Now, annoyingly, I've just remembered Sam actually isn't around. Like, he isn't available, is he? He's like working. He's actually guys. He's actually working.
That's fine. He'll have to watch it back and see all the smack talk.
Absolutely. So, right, what the hell are we going to do with all these semis? What are we going to do? Firstly, I'm actually going to copy them into here. Let's delete them. I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. Okay, right. I now need to have a go at ordering all of these, and it'll come through for you. And obviously, there's like a small 20-second delay because of YouTube, isn't there?
Yeah. This is where all of the drama, I think, is going to happen. You're going to have two sections.
Yes. Yeah.
You're going to have the semis who are all mad, and then the higher level players who will be mad at the end.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
this is where the fun actually starts.
This is the tricky bit. All I'm saying is I'm seeing a lot of names of people that probably beat me. So people that I think I can regularly beat, though, I'm actually going to start off by taking myself, and I'm going to put myself probably roughly there. People I know I can beat somewhat regularly. I think Kima just about. He is very close with him though. Yes, I can definitely beat him. My boy I'll typically beat. I know you might argue, but
Yeah.
I do. Nao, I can beat. Magical. Osdimos is really close actually, so he's going to be there somewhere. I think I beat Unleashed as well. This is just below and above me at the minute, by the way. I'll re-rank it. GNX and me. Well, me and GNX played the other night, and I was beating him, so I think just below me probably. But he's also gotten a lot better. I think the game is slightly above me. I think Dark 9, because he's rusty, will be a bit below.
Yeah, Dark's not in form yet. If he wants to, and he actually goes ham, I think he could do some stuff.
I completely agree. Completely agree. Radar is literally pretty much level pegging
Radar
with
should
me.
probably be at the top.
Is that right? Because the last time admittedly it was a while ago now, but the last time I played him, it was literally it was pretty much bang even, and we were just beating each other on different matchups. It was interesting actually. It was a good game. But maybe you're right. I think Magical.
Don't you dare put Sam above me.
Oh no, this is temporary. I'm purely judging it based on who's better and what. And right now, this is what I've got. Can you see this? 20 seconds.
20 seconds behind.
Yeah.
I just saw the Sam thing. And I'm like, ooh, that's it. There's one here, baby.
Yeah. This is honestly, this is where it gets interesting. By the way, it's honestly. It's looking messy. There's probably so many. Lift Truck also lol about calling sexy for a chat about the semis. That's good. And then Mojo Jojo says the Earth revolves around anti. To be fair, I mean it's just
really
I'm my best reference point, right? I know me better than most.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think putting you straight in the middle, because your style is very standard.
Agreed.
It's just like when you think of how the game just fun fact should be played. It's like size, then you're probably the closest replication at our level.
Probably, yeah. It's one of those weird ones where I have days where I can beat anyone in this, and I'll have days where I lose to everyone on this list. That's just how I am. So I think that's probably fair. However, I say that actually, to be honest with you, with the likes of you and Sam and a couple of others now, I just feel like it's getting a bit harder.
It depends on the day.
Yeah,
because
agreed.
A lot of it's mental and who's playing better on that day.
Yeah,
right? Like that's the real aspect.
And also, if it's USA China, I'll have a 100-0 against Sam, no problem.
It's one of his weaker matches.
He's so bad. I don't understand. It's not even difficult.
Have you ever watched that kid play? Oh,
exactly. Right, okay, so what the hell are we going to do then? I think I'm broadly happy. I think Osdimos and Radar are going to go a little bit above me here. So, let's bring you down and put you guys... And this is where it starts getting a bit interesting. Dark's probably a bit too low. Who is at the bottom of this list? Who is actually at the bottom? That's the hard bit. Because, yeah. Who is actually at the bottom? Because someone's got to be.
Neo. Koa.
Yeah, well, is Koa... I don't know about Koa. Is he actually... Yeah, alright, I'll just go with you on this one. You know better than me. I'm hearing people say Unleashed is pretty... like, Nick Pine seemed to suggest he'll be towards the top of this list, but I don't think I agree with him.
Correct. If that's the guy from 0 Hour Ladder, he's actually nasty.
Okay.
If that's the other one, then I don't know.
I think it is from Ladder, to be honest with you, so if he's quite nasty, he's got to go higher then. Alright, question for you. My boy or Dark 9?
Right now, my boy.
Okay.
Sorry,
So, I mean, in fairness, Dark has literally only just resurfaced. Alright, what about when you include that Eric guy as well?
I'm
Also,
gonna put Eric under Dark.
Under Dark, okay, fine. But what about relative to Koa and Nao?
Better.
Okay, alright. So let's... I don't know why. I have a feeling Koa's going to be underrated here, but we'll see.
It happens.
It does.
Hopefully
It does.
Mess up his seeding a lot.
Yeah, it's not perfect at the end of the day. The whole purpose of this isn't to be, and it's going to be controversial, but we try.
I think Radar should move up because the last time we played, I got bodied.
Right, who that? Where am I putting him? Where am I putting him in this list?
I would definitely put him above Wraith. The last time me and Wraith played, it didn't go so well for that guy. Granted, he wasn't playing the greatest that day.
Yeah, Wraith is not 100%, but if he does get there, he could easily top this list, no problem. So, yeah.
That's the problem with this whole list. It's just if one of us is hot that day, it's completely different.
Very true. Very true. That's exactly it. It just depends. Which is what makes this tricky at the end of the day. It's what makes it tricky. So, how are we looking now? So, am I satisfied? Yeah, probably just about with this. I'm slowly. I think we're getting there. What about you and Sam then? Where are we putting you guys relative to? You're next to each other.
Are exactly 50-50.
So
look at
yeah.
We are exactly 50-50. But put me above him so that when he watches the VODs.
Do you know what? For the very fact that you're here and he's not, I am actually going to do that. For that fact alone, because at the end of the day, it's his fault he's not got work, so he's just got to accept it. He's just got to accept it.
Because then it puts me like kind of in the middle, which I think is absolutely fair. Because a lot of the people above me, I do expect that like if we played a set, I would 60-40 lose.
Fine. Yeah. Fair enough. Wait. Hang on. Against who? Sorry.
You and I both know that I'm not the greatest in tournaments.
Well, the funny thing is, I don't know if you remember or not. Way long time ago, one of my first ever tournaments, and I actually did beat you of all people.
Yep.
You actually remember it, don't you? Yep. But you've gotten better. You've gotten better since then. So, and I've probably only gotten a little bit better. So let's see. Right, who else then? So are you happy with you two being below the people you're below right now is my question. I'm not sure. It's really difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. Who else could be below you? The question now is where are you two relative to the rest of this list? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's... Compared to the bottom half, I think that's fair.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm happy with that. What about compared to Unleashed?
See, it depends on which one it is. If it's the 0 Hour Ladder one, I think me and Sam are slightly below him. I don't know what Sam's stats are against him right now.
Let's assume it is. Let's assume it is.
I'll look up the stats. Give me a sec. I'm not doing it. I'm not looking up Sam's stats. I think Sam would probably lose, but Sam's been putting in a lot of work right now.
Hello there, Quickness, by the way. Yeah, true. That is a fair point. It's tricky. It is tricky. Lost Hero. Hang on. Hero has just said to me, if Madara is number 1 in this particular ranking, he might jump out a window. So do you reckon we should move him?
Yeah, I'd move Madara down. I don't know him personally. I don't think I've played him a lot.
Okay, first question. Who's going top? Who's going to be top of this list? Who is top of this list? Right. This is the key question, isn't it? Who is top of this list?
Do you put Lift Truck or Radar? I think Lift Truck for some reason is in this list, and I think he should be up in the next bracket.
Well, Lift Truck, yeah, Lift Truck's there then. What about Goldfish?
Goldfish, where do you put yourself? I know you're in chat. I know he says Sam's better.
Does he actually think Sam's better? Does he say that? I need your help.
Is so expletive good in 1v1. I'm not a 1v1 player, so I feel like I need to drop a few lines. Yeah, Goldfish thinks he needs to be dropped down some. Put him right under me and Sam.
All right, done. I'll do that. And then second would be Radar. I see a lot of people saying about Radar being second or third here, so yeah. What do you reckon? Apparently Sexy's top of the list, according to Xcal. Funny. He's going to be a little higher than that, to be honest with you. We've got to keep the banter going on that one, though. Okay, so second. Are we going to put Radar second? Is that what we're going to do?
I think that's a safe second.
Right. Who's number 3 then? Yeah. Yeah. It's tricky, isn't it? It is tricky.
I want to be cocky and say myself, but I know I'm lying. Magical beat Hero a couple days ago, but it was a 6-5 set.
These two are going to be next to each other, aren't they? There's just whatever happens, Magical is going to be one above Hero in my opinion, just because of what happened the other day. I'm actually going to put Wraith third because I know that if he actually plays as well as he can, he's high semi, not semi. So I'm actually going to put him there for that reason alone.
That's fair.
Fourth then, who's fourth? No, suddenly we're getting a bit thinner here.
Majojo Unleashed, or who do you rate better, Majojo or Unleashed or Magical and Hero?
Well, the thing is, I haven't played Mojo Jojo enough to know his level. I've only played him in 2 games, and it was like 1-1 because it was like a 1-1 matchup, so it wasn't even a good example.
Does the chat know the answer to this question? I know
guys, Mojo Jojo. Where are we putting him then? That is the big question. Where are we putting Mojo Jojo?
You've probably played Maradar more than me.
Well, it's a good point. I actually have always had close games with Madara, but he has got a very, very good USA mirror. Admittedly, he's probably semi for the rest, but his USA mirror is like pro level. It's ridiculous. But can the USA mirror, can one particular matchup carry you more? No, it can't. So I'm going to put Madara directly above me. He probably won't like that. He probably thinks he's a little high. He might be a little bit higher, but I'm going to put him directly above me. Because we kind of have to, finish this eventually. Yeah. So this is the point where I want to do this now. Mojo Jojo or Unleashed? There you go. That's a question for you.
2-0. Let her go. Let's see. Put Unleashed above Mojojo.
Okie dokie. Just about. I reckon it's close, but let's do that. And then, would you then say the next after? Where is Unleashed and Mojo Jojo relative to yourself, Sam, and Goldfish?
Right above.
They're right above you, yeah?
Yeah, those four I think are right. I think it's safe to say that they're right above the 3 of us.
Okay, now then, here's the question: Magical and Hero, where are those 2 going?
Where are the NA boys going? I'm gonna be a homer. Put them above it. Put them above the Russians. Do it.
Okay, sod it. Let's do it. It's done. This is This is it. I'm actually probably unlikely to change this, and it doesn't look terrible. Like it's gonna be not perfect, right?
No. If they're upset, they can blame me for being a homer.
I'm hearing people say Fish should be higher than this. By the way, there are quite a few people saying Fish should be higher by the looks of it. But hey, I mean, you've said to me that he himself has apparently. You're telling me that he himself has said otherwise, right?
I read his quotes exactly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Goldfish's quote then, and if he's wrong, he's wrong, and if he's right, he's right. Let's just see what happens.
If we're talking FFA, that dude's terrifying.
Yeah, no, that guy's literally top. Yeah. I think no one disputes that. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's see if anyone else has messaged me. I don't think so. Yeah, obviously don't worry about that, Apex. That was historical. We've fixed it since. Is there... Okay, let me just look. Alright, Flamek, are you happy, sir, with this?
I like it. Sam's going to be mad, and that makes me a little even more happy.
It makes me happy, too. Right, I'm going to see if anyone else wants to go over it, but actually, to be honest with you, I'm probably going to leave the semis as is.
Sounds good, man.
So, yeah.
Stream's awesome, having a good time. Hope chat's having fun.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so as well. One question before you go, by the way. Right. You did stream for a bit yourself, but I feel like you haven't recently. How come?
That's just me being me.
Yeah, fair.
I stream like consecutively like for like a week. And then
bulk streamer.
I just go away, and they're all like just 5-8 hour streams, just like all day.
Yeah,
and
I love it.
Like, I'm done for a while. I burned myself out too quick.
Nah, fair.
Super fun, man.
Nah, agreed. But it takes effort. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Right then, I'm gonna probably double check, but otherwise move on to high semis. So yeah.
That's good, man.
Mate, thank you very much. Good stuff. I'll give someone else an opportunity. See you in a bit, man. Bye bye. Yeah, come on, we've got to get Nick in. Come on, come back, Nick Pine. Come back. You are a high semi. Hello there, sir. Hello again.
Okay. Hello again, yeah.
Right, this is then, firstly, before anything else, how do you feel about the fun? I know you'll probably think it's a little different, but what were your final thoughts on our attempt at doing the semis?
Sorry, you mean my opinion about the semis?
Yeah, as in like just before the high semis. What's your opinion on our final semi list?
I wasn't following that much, to be honest. So
Fine. All right.
But I think the order doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, that is kind of true. Okay.
For us.
High semis then.
Okay, so we just have to put them in the right order, right?
So we've got 10 of you. 10 of you.
Yeah. Okay.
We have Sonic, Pepsi, ZH, Last Drop, who's obviously... So Last Drop is Kitty, right?
Okay, so how are we gonna do? You suggest me something, I agree or disagree, or give you some suggestions.
Right, I'm gonna ask you the hardest question of all. Out of these 10, where do you rank yourself?
Honestly, in the middle, I think, but it really depends on the shape of the players.
True. Well, funnily enough, you are in the middle. You are in the middle right now, so that's handy.
You should suggest me who would be the strongest here.
Yes.
I think I'd go for Satanic, honestly.
Yeah, I think you might actually be right, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. He is really good, actually.
He's super good.
Yeah.
So I think the second one should go for a time step.
Right, okay, here's a thing for you though. Queen Muff versus Tumstep. Are you telling me that Tumstep actually beats Queen Muff?
No chances.
You don't think?
Yeah, no chances for Queen Muff here.
You reckon?
Sorry, DarTV is asking to put the leg in the semi. He haven't registered, but he has registered, but he wanna play.
Who's that? Sorry.
Lag, Unleashed's brother.
Oh, does he want to play in this?
Yeah, can you put him in?
I've actually seen a few people. So ZH Last Drop has just said, like, all right, let's put him bottom of this list firstly, just because he said he's inactive. That's fine. But I've had a few people say they want to play. All right, I'm going to ask now. Anyone that has asked in recent times they want to join this tournament last minute, please message me on Discord immediately. That is the only way you're going to get in at this point, by messaging me directly on Discord.
Yeah, they're saying he's asking like personally.
But the exception is you're telling me. I've seen Bogum Danny as well, who's from the Russian community. I've also seen his name say, does he
want to play as well? Yeah, he's a good player. He should go for a semi bracket.
If he is, he's probably towards the bottom though, right?
No, I think he should be in the middle.
I beat him quite comfortably the last time I played him though, so he's got to be below me.
Your games.
At once, I think it wasn't even close.
Okay, so people are saying that I'm overhyping some step, like it's Molier. Molier, I don't listen to you. You are a noob.
We all agree Molier's a noob.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a theoretical noob also. So, look, what's Murakar suggesting? Satanic, Machiavelli is not the second. Like, no ways.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the semis for now. Let's just worry about who actually is going to be entering. So you told me that Lag wants to enter as well.
Yeah.
Right, I'm actually going to put Lag at the bottom of the semis because I did 6-0 him the other day.
Okay, that should be up for you, really, man. Now.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so.
Oh, I remember. Beat him like with no chances. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your personal choice. That's your right to put him just right down to the bottom.
Purely because if you lose 6-0 to me, you deserve to be there. I'm messing. Lag is actually a pretty good player. I'm sure he's better than that. But also, if you're a last-minute joiner, that's just the punishment you get.
Yeah. So you were adding Lag and Bogomdani, right?
They're both in now. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just telling that they are registered.
Tell Lag. There was another person. There was another person. Choke. Message me on Discord to confirm that you actually want to play. By the way, I saw you. I saw you there. So if Choke, you can confirm as well, please. That would be appreciated. And then I think Choke will go straight into the high semi category. Actually, I think, or is he? I think he's pretty good.
Okay, so we are gonna get back to
we're back to high semis now. The only thing that might change here is Choke might come in last minute. So let's talk then. Satanic's at the top and Last Drop's at the bottom. That's what we've got confirmed so far.
No, Last Drop is probably better than Pepsi. Really, Last Drop is a really solid player. I played some games against him.
But he has
Like,
he has actually said
six.
he has actually said in the chat though that he is not playing that much and that actually he would like to be at the bottom of this group. So I'm gonna do that.
I think he's lying. Like every time I played against him, I couldn't have the like how we said that, like the rating.
But he does know you quite well though, so I wonder if that actually that might actually be a bit of a red herring, so to speak.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Like, yeah, just I'm honestly thinking that he's better than Pepsi, like a bit, because Pepsi is not playing that much right now as well.
Right. Well, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put Pepsi directly above him. I think
Yeah,
just
they're in the equal conditions, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
What about Rengo? This is the mystery. Rengo, no one knows.
I remember. Why he's actually playing? I think he was about the cheat accusations or something.
Oh, that's done. That's in the past now. He's served his suspension. It's been a while ago. So Rengo is in this tournament.
Yeah. I personally and clearly remember that he won against Percocet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is pretty good.
Super good. He's playing a super good level. I would put him right. I think I would play like 50-50 against him now.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Maybe he's not, like I started to play actively.
I'm gonna put him directly below you. I think.
Yeah, I think like. But if he'll get enough shape, he will crush me with no chances. But right now, I think he's a bit lower than.
Yeah. Okay. Now then, I've got a question for you. You versus Abuka.
Abuka is inactive right now.
Okay. So where does Abuka go then?
You know the situation in Kazakhstan.
Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah.
So up to that circumstances, he's not playing well. So what do we have here? I think yes, Sonic is better than Tom Step, really, man.
Sonic is better than Tom Step, but is he better than him right now? This is the thing. Like, I'm hearing a lot of people say he's playing at a pretty bad level at the minute.
Okay, so, why are you putting Queen Muff above Tom Step? I'm wondering.
No, that hasn't been fixed yet. But yeah, also, I reckon I'm waiting. Has Martine actually been in the chat? Because I would love to hear what she thinks herself of that. It would be interesting to know.
I think they never played a single game against each other.
Which is what makes it difficult, right?
Queen Muff and Tom Step, yeah. So I cannot really judge objectively right now who's better.
Yeah. I actually think. Right. I tell you what. I'm gonna set this as it is now, because I don't actually think it's that bad. You'll see it in about 20 seconds time, the list. I just want you to tell me what you think of it. Well, actually, what about you versus Sonic? That's what I want to know.
Like, in the ladder, we are pretty equal. It's like 24-29.
Right.
So I think, yeah.
So,
like,
can I put Sonic...
X-Kill is laughing at me again on my quick English, but X-Kill, I don't care. Like... Go away, go walking. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, I think the list which we're having right now, Machiavelli is out of shape completely. Like, I won against him 6-2, which was really surprising for round robin.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you did. That's why I've got you above him.
Yeah. So what do we have? Satanic. Okay, Queen Muff, Team Step. Okay, you can keep it like that.
Yeah.
So Queen Muff, Tom Step, Sonic, Nick Pine, Rango. I think you can actually put Abica above Machiavelli.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. We can do that.
Taking the responsibility to.
I've just done that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Pepsi Last Drop. That's up to you.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I think it's a bit better. Not the redhead like you said. Like, I'm judging because he's brand of mine, but really, I'm judging. I'm trying to judge.
No, that's fair. I'm gonna leave it purely because Last Drop asked himself, and I like to respect people's wishes.
Yes, I think now this part is pretty much done.
All right, awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Top man. Thank you. Good to have you on again.
Yeah. So you have some other guys to discuss with, or we
I've got a request now. some people missed earlier when you said rank Fargo. So would you like to remind people where you rank Fargo, please?
It's an unsure or a low noob, or maybe just take him out of a break. That's what I can say.
There we go. There it is.
Also for Fargo and for now, put him out of the break.
Brilliant. I love it. Right, mate. Thank you very much again for coming on, top man.
Nick record, yeah.
Awesome. Right. I'm going to move on to the low pros, okay?
Low pros?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the hardest bracket here.
I know I'm looking at it. It looks really difficult. I actually want to get a certain someone on for this, if you don't mind.
Yeah, because I cannot really decide well here.
Yeah.
Because
neither can I.
I have a huge amount of questions about many players in this spot.
Agreed.
So, yeah, you can discuss that with Race or someone else.
All right, I'm going to do that. Thank you very much, mate. Good stuff. Thank you for that.
Okay.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, right. I'm actually going to phone a friend here. I'm going to call Xcal. And I'm going to hope that he's available. Fingers crossed. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, make sure you actually all join that afterwards. Marika. Yes. Oh, thank you. I've got my saviour. Marika, the saviour. Hello, Marika.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good, doing good. How are you doing?
I'm very good, man. Good. I'm so glad you have come to save me here. Right, we have got...
Sure, let me see this list again. I'm opening your stream.
Yeah, no problem. I've just about dragged it through now, so it'll take about 20 seconds or so to come through.
Sure, let's see. I need to see the list again, because...
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
Lists are.
Currently, it's not ranked at all. It is just a list of all the low pros right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see the list now on stream.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's the one. So what do we reckon?
I think off the get-go for number 1, I would probably put Taz on this list.
Do you reckon number 1?
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, I do now. Sorry, I lost you for a second. Okay, so you think Taz, yeah?
Yeah, by far in this list, number 1,
Okay.
I put Taz off the get-go.
All right, that's good to know. Thank you. So Taz number 1. Who is number 2 though?
Number 2, this one's kind of tough.
It does get tricky.
Let me open my notepad and just cross out names. So I put Taz 1. I think number 2 is... I can narrow it down to like 3 names.
Go on.
For number 2.
Okay.
I'd narrow it to like Exile, Humanity, and... Actually, I might narrow it to 4 names. Like to Exile, Humanity, Moliere, and Sexy, potentially.
You reckon? Now, I'm gonna
Sexy,
say...
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Moliere, I'm not sure, but like I'm leaning towards Exile or Humanity more.
Well, I will say this. Have you played... You probably haven't played Rising before, have you? Or have you?
I played Rising very few times.
I think a lot of people
Is
are saying...
Rising spamming?
I've actually heard Spalding say Rising's top 1 of this list, actually.
Okay, I'll take it as word.
So
I played Rising maybe 5 times in like ever. And
yeah.
I do remember they were kind of tough games, so I'll put Rising number 2 then. The list I just mentioned could be for like 3rd to 6th, I guess. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. My question now to you though is, what about Meti? Have you? I mean, I know he's been not active recently, but Meti's pretty good. Meti's good, but I think he's been inactive as of late, no?
So maybe that's a reason to have him a bit lower. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably fair. So, okay, let's focus on Exile, Humanity, Sexy, and Moliere then, shall we? And actually, maybe I reckon if I just switch Moliere and Sexy. So right now, Exile, Humanity, Moliere, Sexy. Is that reasonable? Do you say?
Wait, Exile, Humanity, Moliere, Sexy. Let me see.
Oh, Moliere has just said to me that apparently Meti beat Staz 6-2 recently. Ugh.
I did not know that.
That's messy. That makes things interesting. Yeah, and Staz is actually in the pot above this.
I think the third is definitely going to either Exile or Humanity, to be honest.
Well, given that Exile won the pro round robin thing, I'm actually going to put him third. And then Hummy, I'm probably going to put fourth, I think.
Humanity can definitely be fourth. He's still very good.
But Meti, what about Meti? I don't know, man. I think he might have been inactive, but the guy's good. He is good.
It's between him and Moliere and Sexy for fifth, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think who.
Who's at the bottom of this list is the obvious question.
I think either Firelord or Silence Gustos.
I'm just going to ask, do you know who Silence Gustos is?
No clue, which is why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna. How can I? There is no way I can easily tell you without the stream actually knowing this. In fact, there is. There kind of is.
I mean, if you put the screen.
Yeah, that's literally
message.
That's literally what I'm gonna do. So stay tuned. Very quickly, I'm gonna tell you now, and then I'm gonna delete the message shortly afterwards. So tell me when you've seen it, okay?
Sure.
Seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right, okay, 1 second. Right.
Okay, in that case, Tian said, in that case, I think Firelord's probably on the bottom of this list.
1 second. Firelord. Yeah, I think just because he's only just came back, that's probably fair.
Yeah, I would say between Firelord and Ammo, but I don't think... I think Ammo is probably more informed in 1v1s even.
What, in 1v? Yeah, fair. I mean, I know that 1v... Ammo's a tricky one, right? I mean, we all know Ammo, how good he is,
even though he's a team game player, I think he still is way more informed than Firelord.
Yeah, no, I don't dispute that. I don't think we'll dispute that. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, fine. So then we have this order right now, which you'll see in about 20 seconds, and I think, let's see. I'm getting. There's a lot of people. This is where it is getting tough, right? This is tough. It is tricky because some people have sort of recently come back. It just makes it really complicated.
The only reason I'm not sure if Rising should be won over Taz is just the sole fact that like Taz has been spamming like crazy as of late.
So you actually think that? All right, I tell you, I'm getting dispute from chat. I am getting a lot of dispute from chat on that one, and I think Rising is the issue I've got. I'm gonna revert that is because Rising. A lot of people think Rising is in the wrong pot, and that is the reason why I've got him top here.
Oh, like you think he should be in the next pot?
Yeah, exactly that.
Wait, let me see the next spot actually, just for reference.
Yeah, all right. It'll be with you in 20 seconds. So yeah, next pot.
Like I can't do the next pot because I have to go for a set, but like I just want to see it. That's to understand.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Well, I'll get someone else in for the low pros. No, the high pros, I should say. No problem.
Very interested to see how you rank the experts, by the way. Like that is an actually very tough list to rank.
This will be difficult, and the hardest part is because number 1 to 8 doesn't really matter. It's number 9 that matters the most. So it's just trying to determine number 9, but we'll come back to that.
Yeah. Wait. So let me see the Peace Lover, Staz, SPO, Asus, Reznov. Yeah, I could see Rising actually being competitive in that list. Okay.
Yeah.
And Rising being number 1 is okay in my opinion. I think Taz against those players has a way lower chance than Rising maybe.
Yeah.
I think okay. Rising can be 1, Taz can be 2 in that case.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Is
that the low pros sorted?
I think that is. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. I shall head off for now.
Yep. No. Mara, good luck in that, and thank you very much for joining, mate. Nice one.
All right. Thank you.
See you later, man. Bye bye. All right. So Marika is off. We have now got the order of our low pros, and we are nearly done. Low pro is here. We are complete. Okay. Just 2 brackets to go, and this one's short and sweet but tricky. So let's get them in. Let's get rid of you 3. So is there anyone that wants to join me for the classification then of the high pros is the question. Oh, I see. Heroes actually already disclosed it. Lol. Okay, so yeah, it is actually dense. Yes, I was trying my best to keep that concealed, but someone did it, so it is what it is. But yes, that is dense. Okay, guys, so let's see if I got any. All right, actually, that's a good point. We've got quite a lot of Russians, so once again, for the third time, let's bring Nick Pine in. Yeah, hello. Good point. Good point. You know a lot about the high pros. It has quite a few of the Russian Ukrainians in. So, all right. What do you reckon?
Sorry, just one more about Tim Stapp that I missed that people are telling me.
Yeah.
He recently lost 5-4 to SPL. That's why
Ah.
I think he's
Ah.
I'm counting him way higher.
Okay, fine. But I've locked them in now, so sod it. Tom Stepp's just going to have to be high up, basically. Yeah. No,
I
that's.
just want people to know that he's super good and really good and better than Queen Muff.
All right. No, that'll be. That sounds like a side challenge to me, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, so Stas is noob completely, and like for others, let's discuss here. Okay, so I think.
I do think Staz is actually at the bottom of this list, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we have to go for now. I think SPL is the top one here.
I think you're. Yeah. I think. Well, what a.
Two greatest tournaments from Russian community, and now he has the title of top Russian and Ukrainian and like CIS, like how we say that, Commonwealth of Independent States.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the top right now of all the Russian community. He's the top one player.
My question will be if SPL and Reznov play against each other.
I've never seen their battle, honestly, so I can't say. I think SPL should win.
Oh, I don't know.
Also won yesterday.
I think it's
7-4.
Yeah, I agree. It is close though. This is a really close one because Reznov's super good.
What for Races and Reznov, I can't say. I think they're equal here on this point.
Who do you think? Who is equal? Who's equal?
Aces and Reznov.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Has Aces been active recently?
Yeah, but he lost 5-3 to Stas on the Russian tournament just a few days ago.
That's perfectly badly timed. Yeah. Well, what about Aces versus Peace Lover?
I think Aces should win, but I'm not even sure about the shape of Peace Lover, of Maris, and the shape of Reznov. I haven't seen Reznov playing recently.
Yeah, well, this is the. I still think Reznov's basically towards the top of this. To be honest with you.
Yeah, Reznov is definitely the second one here.
Yeah, I think it's actually super close between him and SPL actually. So for me, I'm going to put those two at the top.
The hardest here is to decide about scuba and hockey.
I know. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do with them because I just haven't.
This will be their own decision. If they decide to play for a few days actively, they would be on top of here, like even better than SPL. Really mad. Like their TV said that Stas can beat Scuba and hockey. I said, "And you noob, what are we even talking about here?" So
true. Someone has actually mentioned, this is a good point, the rankings of these guys actually don't really matter as much, to be honest with you, because ultimately all of these guys are expected to qualify, really.
Yeah,
but
really depends on themselves how they will perform here and will they even play or not.
I've got an interesting list here from. Do you want to hear this list from Drunkle actually? Because this is interesting. He's gone for Reznov.
Okay, so, yeah, I see that now. So
you can see it. Yeah.
I don't think Peace Lover cannot outplay hockey and scuba if they will be.
I don't know. I feel like right now Peace Lover's beating him. Actually, I think he is.
Why he's putting Aces
someone
on the bottom?
Lift Truck has just said that Peace Lover beat SPL in the Pro Tourney the other day as well.
Yeah, I missed that. So, but anyways, like, yeah, really, SPL is the king of Russian community. So
he is, but Peace Lover isn't Russian.
But Peace Lover isn't the.
I do think if you do a load of sets, I do think SPL narrows out at Peace Lover. I agree with you, but I think right now I do think Owen covers too high.
No, Aces is completely out of shape.
So for me, if he's out of shape, he can't be third on this list, surely.
So what I can say, I think Aces should definitely go to the bottom, and Stas should go for the 6th place.
Okay, all right, let's do that then. Let's do that.
Okay, so what's for Scuba and Hockey really? What's between them? I think it's the equal result. It's happening right now.
Yeah, it's a really. I think it could go either way, to be honest with you.
Okay, so put Aces on the bottom.
Yep, done.
And Stas a bit above him.
Yep.
So he's like slightly better.
Right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Reznov is better than PCS. Fine. Okay, I think. What do we think of this? This in a few seconds when it confirms this list. Then that I've got this 7. SPL's at the top and Owen Cover Aces is at the bottom.
If we will ask Scuba and Hockey, they will put themselves.
This is the really difficult bit. I'm actually deliberately think Scuba and Hockey should be in the middle because it will ultimately come down to how much effort they put in. If they actually put a bit of effort in, they're in the expert category. We all know it.
Right. Yeah. Right now, put them in the middle, and we'll see in the process of the tournament on how it's going on the way.
Yeah.
So, and we will decide soon on what efforts will they try to engage here to this tournament to
agreed
play.
Yeah, agreed.
That's what I can say.
All right, I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy with that now. I think we've got that locked in. So just for me to deal with the experts now, mate.
Yeah. I think the Xcal should deal with the experts here. Really.
All right. Unfortunately, Xcal's streaming now.
Okay, so I think Marikar should help you with experts.
He's also now not available.
so was available much more app.
That's a good point actually. Let me see.
Roll doesn't like me.
Don't worry about that. I'll keep the peace. Don't you worry.
I know just Roll doesn't like me because I won him once on the game Ranger and he flamed me. That's the reason. Like
I'm sure it isn't because of one game. No one would do it because of one game. Or would they? I don't know. Roll. Do you right? Hang on. I'm going to ask if actually Roll himself wants to voice. I don't reckon he will.
Yeah,
but
really?
But yeah,
Okay.
Mate. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he will or not. We shall see. But
yeah, you can just close the screen now and see his messages.
yeah, fair enough. I will actually do that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Okay, no, read it.
So?
No need, all good. I've read it. For my eyes only. Okay, right.
Hey, maybe I can help you out here as well.
Yeah, right. Basically, all that matters is who's at the bottom, and I know how much you love Fargo, but let's just obviously Fargo's not 9th. We know that. So, who is 9th?
With no jokes, can you show the? Okay, I will. Myself.
I've just got it up.
Yeah.
I've just got it up.
Of course, I'm just trolling. Like
yeah. I know you are.
I will put Fargo for the 2nd place.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. And obviously Xcal's top.
You can just put it in. So Xcal and Fargo. That's like obviously.
Yeah, the top 2. I think that's fair.
Roll saying I flamed you because you're fucking lag. 60 me. Roll, just please don't make excuses. You know you're a noob and I'm expert, so yeah. Get out of that.
Right.
Okay, so,
experts, what are we doing?
Experts. Okay, can you just put Mr. Xcal and Mr. Fargo above?
Sorry. Xcal and Fargo are top 2. Who's then 3rd?
Yeah. Oh, I think Logica is a bit on the bottom from Dominator and Boyka. Marikar should go for the 3rd place.
I think right now Marikar probably is playing. Vivid is inactive on the 1v1, so for me Marikar probably is 3rd. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Vivid is inactive.
Actually, hang on a minute. What about size though?
So what's for 9th place is Shay.
Do you really reckon?
Yeah, and who if not Shay?
I think it's between Boyka and Shay for me.
Boyka won what was it? He won Dominator in GLA Mirrors.
That is true, but that's just GLA Mirrors, and it's his strongest matchup. That's the thing.
Yeah, the thing is that Boyka owned Dominator, who owned Fargo, who asserted that he would own Boyka. So yeah, that's the closed circle, how we call that.
I've just yeah. Hang on, I'll tell you what. Right, I'm going to say one thing quickly. Actually, sorry. 1 second. Spalding. Actually, do you want to chat quickly? Because I feel like Spalding is probably a good person to talk to. So
yes, I think Spalding is the best.
Spalding probably would be. I'm seeing him in the chat. Spalding. I'm just asking the question now. Do you want to come in and go over this with me? I'm hoping so because I think you'd be a good person to have on.
He's the best. Like Spalding is the most experienced expert.
He pretty much is. I mean, there's no disputing that he's been here in the game since the day one.
Just go for it.
I've asked him. I haven't. I've just said. Obviously, hopefully he's hearing this.
Okay, but I think Size should go for 4th place.
Well, it's going to be close between Marikar, Size, and Vivid. I don't know about Vivid. This is the thing. I really don't know about Vivid. The guy is just a beast. But is he? How active is he? That's the question.
Just do like we did on the other brackets. Just put them like that because we can't really discuss on their level right now, and they haven't played so against each other many times.
Yeah, exactly. Right, I'm just hang on a second. Let me see if.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
Liptrak saying I can't rate experts. Well, I can during by their results on how they actually performed.
Okay,
Of course, I'm not
I've got Spalding by the way. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him in, mate.
I'm for that. I'm actually for that. Yes, yeah.
Right.
Good luck. Say hello to Spalding.
Thank you. Will do. See you in a bit, man.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Right then, guys. Let's get the man in himself. Spalding, long time no talk.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you, man?
Very good, thank you. Very good. Good to hear you, man. It's been a while.
Likewise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What are we doing? What are we doing then? What are we gonna do with this bunch?
All right.
I think Xgal #1 is pretty easy. We that's the easiest part.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think there's any dispute.
Oh no. But what do we do after that? This is where it starts getting tricky.
Wait, can you minimize your Discord just so I can see the player?
1 second. I've just zoomed in again now on it. There was a 20-second delay, so hopefully you can. I've zoomed in a little bit more. So hopefully that'll come through in about 20 seconds or so.
Alright. I'm just gonna wait a second.
No problem.
But actually, I don't think I have to wait that much because I think clear number 2 is, to me at least, is Vivid.
Do you reckon?
He's not been super active, but whenever he plays, I mean, he beat Fargo in like every challenge they played.
It's very true. The guy's very good. He is very good. And the question is, will he play?
He beat Marikar as well. So.
Okay, fine. Well, that's that then. I mean, this is coming from you. You're gonna know. And I think you're. To be honest with you, I think you're right. Even with my only. I think for a little bit, it felt like Xgal and Fargo were the two. But do you reckon Vivid still peaks Fargo at the minute?
Well, those are the two you see the most in challenges, but that doesn't mean they're the two best players, in my opinion.
No, it's a fair point. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good argument. Who comes third though?
Third, I think is probably. I know this is gonna be a bit controversial, but I think it's probably between like Fargo and Dominator. People probably want Size to be there, but I feel like Size is just joking in tournaments a lot.
In recent times,
I like the guy a lot, but looking at his results in tournaments, they're not that impressive.
No, I think that's fair. I think. What about Fargo third, Dominator fourth? What do you reckon? Or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, something like that seems fine. And then.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. And then after that.
Well, then you probably have to put Size.
Yeah, and then okay, I think I agree with you there. And then what we're left with is Marikar, Logica, Shay, and Boyka.
Oh damn it! I totally forgot about Marikar.
Yeah, I did wonder that. Yeah. He's a tricky one.
I mean, he's really hard to judge, right? Because he's kind of upcoming. And
yeah.
From what I know, he's kind of positive versus Fargo in challenges.
Yeah.
He's not been playing that many tournaments. Sometimes people get a bit nervous if they don't have a lot of tournament experience.
True. Which I think should count against him slightly. I think that's what we're going to probably suggest here.
Right. Like I feel like on his A game, He's probably challenging like Vivid for the second place.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. If on his A game, I do agree with you there.
I wonder if he can show it.
This is the thing.
Fuck, Mario's gonna hate me for that now.
Well, no, you're. It's a fair point. We are yet to see him come super high in a tournament. That is a fact.
Yeah. So I would say skill-wise he's like top 3, but as I said in the tournament, he might choke a bit as well. So I think put him after size.
Okay, I think I agree with you. In which case we're left with Logica, Shay, and Boyka.
Logica is hard to judge because he has not been playing as much.
Yeah.
He's obviously a good player if he's active.
Agreed.
I don't think like he would be much higher if he was active.
Oh, if he was active, he'd be right up there for sure.
Right, but considering that he had a break and is not that active.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
And Shay actually performs pretty well in tournaments.
This is the thing. Someone said to me Shay's bottom, but I don't agree.
He usually loses only by like 1 game against really good players, so that's why like no one talks about him as a good player. Like
Agreed.
I think he's been expert level for a while in 1v1 at least.
I think he has been. Yeah, no, I think it's a perfectly fair comment. I agree. So who is 7th, 8th, and 9th though? It's hard, isn't it?
I might just keep the players like that.
What, Logica 7th, Shay 8th, and Boyka 9th, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about I mean, it doesn't really matter. To be honest with you, someone said, oh, size above Dominator. That's the only one some people are disputing. They might have a point.
Yeah. Could be.
That probably is right actually, because although size does do some odd things, the guy's still a beast. So I think we'll switch them to around. Otherwise, I think I'm actually happy with this.
I feel like these guys are much closer actually than some of the other categories.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Except for Xcal, who I think is like a super clear one.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the easy one.
Definitely beat each other.
True. Okay, right. I think we have our list then. So are we confirmed and are we happy that Boyka is 9th?
I mean,
it's a
based
key.
on recent challenges, I think you kind of have to say that.
Okay, no, I think I'm just about on with you on that one. He'll probably be unhappy about it, but nonetheless, he is there.
Boyka, so there's no personal feeling.
No, absolutely. I'm exactly the same. I completely agree with you, but it has to be someone. Right. Okay. Awesome. That's it then. We are done. Spalding, thank you very, very much for joining. I'm gonna wrap things up with and show people the final bracket. And yeah, awesome. Thank you.
No problem. It was nice. Bye bye.
Pleasure. Take care, man. Bye bye. Alright then, guys, we have it. So what we're going to now do is we're literally going to take these guys, I'm going to copy and paste directly below one another. So there. And there. And then we're going to take you lot there, and we're going to paste you into there. And then we're going to take you lot, and we're going to paste you into here, and then that should just leave this lot to be pasted last but not least into here. And then so that is our final list of 91 players we had in there. I don't see a message from Choke, so in the end I assume Choke's not going to be in, and it is too late now, unfortunately. So here's our 91 players, and that is all going to auto, we can delete this now because that is now going to auto feed into the bracket, because, you know, I actually prepared something, and this is what we've got. So Boyka will actually get automatically through here, and he will face either Ko or Bogumdani. SPL will have a bye, and he will play against either Urk or Neo. Reznov will have a bye, and he will play either Dark Nine or Lag. Peace Lover will have a bye, and will play either My Boy or Lucifer. Scuba will also have a bye, and play either Kima or Apex. Hawkey, also with a bye, will play against either GNX or Shadowbro. Staz, with a bye, will play either Antipro or Hesso. Interesting. God, I hate playing against Staz. That sucks. Okay. Owen Cover will have a bye and play against either Madara or King Toxic. Rising will also have a bye. He'll play either Osdimos or Ruffix. Taz will have a bye and will then face either the Game or Eco Noob. Exile will also get a bye and will face off against Humanity, who interestingly also gets a bye because of the way I've done this. Is that right? Something tells me that's not right. I think I might have messed that up somehow. 47, 18, 19. I messed that up, actually. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This should be 20. So let me count down. So 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. I think those two should just be switched. Is that right? 46 would go there. Have I messed this up? I think I have. I think that should be like this. I think that should be there. I think that should be there. Okay, 47, 46. But then that there should be 45. So where the hell's 45 gone? But then I can't drag that along there. Oh, damn it. Has this not worked perfectly? Okay, sod it. I think that is... Yeah, because now, look, I've got them two. So I think those two should be over here. I think. But then it all shifts down. 33. Yeah, look, because those two have been stuck next to each other. Is that right? I feel like it isn't. I feel like there was a slight error when I created this, to be honest with you. But that's fine. It should be easy enough to fix. Yeah, fun times. Oh, I did my best trying to sort this bracket out. Okay, anyway. Pending a review. These two are apparently in a bye and then just facing off each other. I feel like that's not right. I feel like I need to check that. But pending mistakes, we've got Mr. Call Me Sam against Artemillion, who will then face off against either Moliere or Carp DM. That actually does sound about right. That does actually sound about right. So this right side is where things get more... These are the kind of anticipated bashes. So this side kind of represents the anticipated obvious path, whereas this side kind of is more... Well, actually, this is less obvious. It might get a bit trickier. So right now, Sam versus Artemillion will face Moliere or Carp DM. Flamek versus Q to then place Sexy or TMNT 18. Mojo Jojo against Fama French, and then Dents against Omak. Unleashed against Millard. Against then Ammo or Two-Face. Hero Relax against Firelord Ari. And then those two, winner of those two will place winner of those two. Winner of Magical Akarin will play winner of Satanic and Chechen. Winner of Wraith and Steel to play against the winner of... Oh, wow. The winner of Queen Muff and Mega Huge Whip. And that could be interesting. That's one to keep an eye on. Definitely. That's tasty. Okay. Radar Zudazig against either Tumstep or Nickname. That'll be interesting. Lift Truck and Gaspacho against Zars and Revenger. I think that is looking interesting between Sonic and Lift Truck. Then Last Drop and Jimmy Bangfrog against Nick Pye. Oh, look at that. Last Drop against Nick Pye. And there we go then. Then Pepsi Drunko against Rengo CETX. So that could be Rengo against Pepsi. That'll be interesting. And then finally, what you might expect Ibuka to be against Machiavelli. Okay, guys. Right, that is that. The seeding is done. I need to double check that I haven't messed it up. And pending that, we have our results. So I will post this as soon as possible. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Anti-Pro Hesso is against me, by the way. Assuming I haven't messed up, it's me against Hesso. So let's see what happens. Sorry, Boyka. Someone had to be ninth at the end of the day. And the good news is Boyka actually gets a bye through, and then we'll just end up playing one of these anyway. Right, that's it, guys. I'm going to end it there. Thank you ever so much for joining in. This was actually really, really good fun, and I think it was definitely successful. So, yeah, awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. And good luck to everyone. I will post the bracket as soon as possible. GG's, and see you soon. Have a good one, guys.